What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we're back with another Top 5 Friday, and today's list is going to be a little bit of the opposite of last week. Last week we did 5 reasons why Clash of Clans might be dying. Well, this week we're doing 5 reasons why Clash of Clans won't die. And I think this is going to be a fun list. This was my plan all along. I know a lot of people got concerned, like, oh my god, Clash, why would you make this video? What are you thinking? And I meant a lot of the stuff, I meant everything I said in that video, and hopefully you guys could see and feel my passion in that video, because I just want to see the best for this game. I love this game, I love doing content for it, and that's the whole point of why I do these videos, kind of bring awareness and kind of get my opinion out there. So today we're doing top 5 reasons why Clash of Clans is not going to die, at least anytime soon. So if you guys are pumped up for today's video, make sure you guys leave a like on it, and also subscribe with those notifications on. This might be the last Top 5 Friday for a while. I might switch Friday to something else. I'll talk about that next week if the change happens. So let's go ahead and get into the list, guys. So number 1, guys, and the number 1 reason, or not necessarily in that order, but number 1 reason why Clash will not die anytime soon is because of loyalty. How many people have played for so long, have multiple accounts, log on every single day? The game is 6 years old, but people still play every single day. There have been people that have been playing since day 1 and just have so much time invested into it. So like, they're just loyal to the game and just feel like they want to keep playing it because something might happen, and they love the war. I mean, who doesn't love war? I mean, you come in, you get on, you have some nice fun time. It's a good way to bond with your clan, and people just are loyal to the game overall. And I think that's a huge factor of why Clash, I mean, it might be on a little bit of a decline, but overall, still got a really steady fan base. I see a lot of the same names, like when I stream and do content, I see a lot of the same names commenting on the videos every single day, in my streams every single day, and that's because loyalty to the game. When I play Fortnite, people are like, ugh, I'm a Clash of Clans viewer, you know? I don't really want to watch other games. And that's kind of the loyalty to Clash. It's a mobile thing, it feels like. But that's my main point with this one, is people just love Clash of Clans, are loyal to it. It makes a lot of sense, right? My number 2 reason for why Clash is not going to die anytime soon is it's still receiving new players. I see, as a content creator, I see a lot of this of people commenting on videos. They're like, hey man, I just got to Town Hall 8. I just got to Town Hall 9. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? So people are still playing, still progressing their bases. I've seen a lot of people just getting into the game, especially it seems like over in Europe and Asia. It seems like the game's kind of taking off a little bit there. So maybe here in the US, it's losing a little bit of popularity. But it seems like over there in the international audience for us, it's doing really well, as far as, you know, maintaining, getting new players daily and stuff. And that's, I kind of just see that as a content creator, of just new players commenting on videos and stuff like that, and just talking about, you know, hey, can you help me with this? I'm new to the game, or I'm new to this town hall. So I think the game, even though it's not booming as it once was, we still got new players into the game. My number 3 reason why Clash is not going to die anytime soon is the diversity of the game. If you look at the game in general, the game as a whole, there is so much to do, and that's really one of the main reasons why it is my favorite game. You can go out and you can just build your base. If you just want to build a base and do it, you can farm up and just do, you know, kind of just a base building game. You don't have to worry, you don't have to push, you don't have to do anything else. You can literally just build your base. You can also war. You can be a serious war player. There are several leagues out there. I don't even know how many leagues there are. Probably dozens of leagues right now where you can join in and be a serious war player, or even a semi-serious, like over Mad Ram, kind of how we are. We're not in a league, but we still take our wars pretty serious. Or even you do something crazy like me and get in a war with yourself and just have some fun that way. So you can war, you can just play base building, you can farm hardcore, you can be a hardcore farming. There's farming war alliances where you set up wars to help you farm. I don't know how the farming war alliance works or whatnot, but you can push trophies, guys. I mean, every season we see the top players, the top clans pushing really hard, pushing those limits. I mean, we are only 12 days into the season, not even 12 days, and people already had 6,200 trophies. Last season, 6,400. Pushing is a huge aspect of it. So much variety in this game. War, pushing, farming. I know you guys aren't the most in love with it, but builder base, man. People play builder base and get into it. There's builder base leagues. people are passionate about builder base. So even though maybe you and I aren't as passionate about builder base, that's another thing, and that just adds to the variety of the game, of the different things you can do. There is so much that this game offers. It is really diverse as far as how you can play the game, the ways you can approach the game. I mean, even the way you build your base. I know I hate it personally, but you could choose to engineer or 0.5 your base, or you could go full out max, or maybe you want to get your queen to level 50 before you go ahead and work on getting your king up at all. You know, the way you play the game, it just adds so much of a variety to the game. And I think that's what's going to help this game survive, is people can just keep playing and play it how they want to. Play what game mode or type they like the best, you know, whether pushing, war, farming, just hanging out. The social aspect, I mean, you can go on global and talk to different people. Hopefully there isn't anything bad in there, but you know, there's a lot of different stuff that you can do in Clash, and that's why this game is 100% my favorite. My number 4 reason why Clash of Clans is not going to die anytime soon has to deal with the content creators. So I kind of mentioned last week how maybe your favorite Clash of Clans creator is doing, you know, PUBG Mobile or Fortnite or something else, and you know, I'm guilty of that as too. But at the same time, us content creators, we are dedicated to the game. We are passionate about bringing you guys new content daily, every other day, however often your favorite content creators. Most of us are every day about bringing you these new videos and just showing you guys what's going on with us, giving you these tips and tricks, showing you what works, what doesn't work. And the dedicated content creators are going to help keep the game alive. It's going to help you guys learn how to play the game overall. You know, if I go in here and be like, hey guys, we got this crazy new attack. This attack is silly, don't worry. We got this crazy new attack with miners and golems, and it's just absolutely wrecking. 7,000 Dark Elixir. You guys are going to take a little bit from that and learn, and kind of, you know, take that as a learning experience. So many war content creators out there teaching you guys war attacks. It's just going to help you guys get better at the game. And I think that's part of the reason it helps the game keep going. I mean, obviously a lot of it's on Supercell by putting out a great product, but you know, you guys go to YouTube looking for help from us, and that's our job, is to help you guys learn, or whatever you're looking for, get tips and tricks with our content. And I think that's really helps the game keep going. This raid was absolutely silly, by the way. Don't use this strategy. I'm just trying to complete the golem event. This army is meant to rack up 50%. But the content creators, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. I hope that doesn't come across this way, because there's a lot better content creators than myself out there. I mean, you go look throughout and you see just so many people. There are new channels being made daily because people just have such a passion for this game, and I think that's part of the community and the whole aspect of keeping the game alive and making it such a great thing. So the dedicated content creators are really huge in my opinion. I'm going to show you guys how this one finished out before we move on to the next point. We just got to the 50%. I was trying to get the Dark Elixir. We got half the Dark Elixir, not too bad. But, you know, this army's silly. Alright guys, my number 5 reason why Clash of Clans is not going to die, and this one's going to sound silly, is builder base. Think about that for a second. I'm telling you, Clash of Clans is not going to die because of builder base, a mode that I called a flop last week. What? Have I been drinking tonight? What do I do? What? Builder base? Let me explain myself here, guys. So why builder base is a reason Clash of Clans isn't going to die, as it shows, in my opinion, again, this is all my opinion, it shows that Supercell's willing to take a risk on something new, something different, and put in the time and effort to try to think outside the box. Yes, builder base did not go over as well as they probably wanted it to, but they were committed to it. They stuck with it. They put out 8 Town Hall or 8 Builder Hall levels for it. And it shows that they're willing to try something different and think outside the box. And I think that is great for our future going forward. I mean, look at some of the events and stuff with the Giant Skeleton and the Ice Wizard and the Battle Room. And I think we should do more of that. I mean, we have the other game, Clash Royale, which has similar troops. I mean, Clash Royale was built on Clash of Clans troops. Why not bring some of those troops over? I don't know. I'm just thinking, you know, I still want new troops, obviously, if you can't tell. But the fact that they were willing to do something so crazy, a whole new village, a whole new game mode, a whole PvP aspect, shows that they're willing to take the risks that might lead to the next big thing, such as Clan Wars. I know it's crazy and weird to kind of think about it that way, but if you do think about it, I mean, this was a huge risk. I'm sure they probably had millions of dollars into the team, you know, building this, developing it, coding it, flying people over for the tournaments. That's a lot of risk on their part, and who knows if they made their money back. I'm sure they know. I don't know. For me, it just shows that they're willing to take a risk and do something different outside the box. So I don't know if that last point makes sense to you guys. To me, it made a lot of sense. And I just kind of thought it was, I wanted, you know, last week I said, you know, the number 5 reason was builder base because it was such a flop. Well, this week I think it's builder base because it shows that they're willing to try something different. And hopefully you guys kind of get at what I'm getting at in today's video. Like I said, it's something a little bit different. And I wanted to kind of build off of last week. The whole plan was to do why it's dying, why it's not dying. This was supposed to be a 2-part video the whole time. I didn't advertise it that way on purpose, but hopefully you guys kind of see my points here. Like I said, I love this game. I don't want it to die. I just want nothing but the best for it. And it's my job. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm a full-time content creator, whether streaming, doing YouTube. Watch those ads, by the way. Don't skip those. I need the money. I'm just kidding. But this is my job, so I love playing this game, and I love doing content for it. So I just want to see it succeed and keep doing what it's doing. Interest might be down a little bit, but overall, we're still running pretty steady, in my opinion, and I'm just really happy to be a part of this and be along for the ride. So again, thank you to Supercell. And anyone that supported me, thank all of you guys for all the support on this journey. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Something a little bit different, I know. And like I said, this might be the last top 5. Maybe we'll do top 5s kind of mixed in. But we might start a new series because honestly, the top 5s, it didn't really work out as well as I wanted it to. Like, it does okay, but sometimes it's just not easy for me to do. Like, if I want to do top 5 war armies for Town Hall 9, for instance, I have to get those replays, and it's not always easy for me to get those. I don't know. It's hard, and it's also a lot of opinion. I just don't think it's doing what I exactly wanted. So I might start a new series starting next week. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for keeping an open mind while watching my videos. I appreciate it so much. Hopefully you guys are just entertained by what I'm doing. That's my main goal, is make maybe one person smile a day or make you think a little bit differently. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Keep on Clash bashing.